This is where we find out. It didn't say it. No, it did. Okay.
Oh, I would scream if it didn't save.
So, welcome back. New recording session. We've had interesting feedback.
Yeah, I love this game. I love everything about this game. I actually was thinking about it last night, and I was like, you know what? I think this is the best game ever made, game of the year. I talked to my friends at IGN. They said they give it a 10 out of 10, but only if the developers paid them $20,000.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay.
Anyways, we're about a third of the...
Here we go.
You were saying.
Anyways, we're about a third of the way done through the
Okay.
game.
Just say, is this impossible now? No. Yeah, further way through according to the speedruns. That's nice. Apparently Earth Breath is the best thing ever, and I'm not going to upgrade any other breaths until we get it, so I can just pile on Earth. Essentially, that's the plan.
So, are those, like, bats? Like...
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, like, a lot of people were just... So, a lot of the main problems is we were complaining about every little thing. And we would like to remind you that every little thing is going to be alright, but not in this game, because every little thing has a reason to be complained about, so... You see,
well, here's how I think about it. What we're complaining about is not like stuff like Sonic fans that are like, oh, his eye color is green, this game sucks. But like, you have to understand that when your gameplay is like just fighting constant enemies, the little details, you sort of notice them more.
Yeah.
And every little detail adds to the bigger picture. So it's not like we're trying to just bash on the game because we want to. Like, we're not doing it just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah. The thing is, like, a lot of people are just like, well, you should use, like, if it's boring and repetitive, why don't you use the different combos the game gives you? That's great. We had a tutorial that was boring, and I'd forgotten most of them because we did it, like, once, and they were stupidly confusing. They gave us, like, 100 things to remember instantly. You're not going to remember them.
It's not that the combos are, like, that intense, but, like, why would you bother using all of them when there's like one strategy that automatically just beats all the enemies anyway?
Like the ones that they gave us were just needless. Like,
it's basically dominant strategy, because it's the same thing that where I think that the EXP share in X and Y is a stupid, like is completely broken, because let's face it, do you have to use the EXP share? No. Is it in your interest to do so and makes the game easier, and there's absolutely no reason or downsides to using it? There are none. So you're gonna use it, like, no matter what.
Well, bye. He's gone.
he fell into the abyss, just never to be heard of again.
Turns out he's the final boss. He rose. He rose above everything else. All of life's hardships.
What's a twist?
That's basically the story of Tekken.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything about a new Tekken game. They might do something at E3.
I hope so, that'd be good. Because Tekken Tag Team was amazing.
Yeah, I don't think it's really been played as much recently, so... Although, I don't know if it's at this year's EVO. It might be. Speaking of which, you can now use GameCube controllers for... the new Smash on Wii U, so
yeah,
that's awesome. Did you see the announcement video for it? Like, when they announced that basically it's going down E3, they invited a bunch of pro players to like have a tournament, and they're gonna stream this tournament for the new Smash. But when it tackled in the in that event announcement video of like who's going, they added like you can use GameCube controllers with this adapter, and they started playing like this sexy like 60s porno music. And it's just like, yeah, you know what the fans want.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm not overly fussed because I never grew up with the GameCube, and I prefer Brawl controls with the Wiimote, but personally. But I can see why people want it, and it's pretty cool that they're doing that.
I'm just wondering, I can't help but feel like the controls for the 3DS Smash are gonna feel a little bit awkward.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see.
Because Kid Icarus, you know, if it's like Kid Icarus, because it's like, those took a while to get used to, but once you got used to them, you felt like really in control.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. But it'll be interesting.
The hardest part for that game for me, like, the part of the reason it took me a while to adapt to the controls is that I'm left-handed, and so it took a little bit longer to, like, because I use the XB, or XY, A, B buttons to move,
Yeah.
and they never released the Circle Pad Pro in the US, like,
really?
hardly at all. Yeah, like, it was impossible to find, like,
Well,
I
for
tried
me,
to
the
look
Circle
like...
Pad Pro didn't work.
Yeah.
So it
But,
didn't
like,
matter.
right, but in the States, it was, like, impossible to find, and so it was... I just never used it, but I still got used to it.
Yeah. Well, I believe I said that Marine is in Sonic Boom, and like a day after that, a trailer was released, and I was like, "This is a new character." And it's like, it's not Marine, right?
I guess that was
In
a fake
fairness,
thing.
she looks a lot like Marine, or at least the Sonic Boom change Marine.
Yeah, it does. It does.
In my defense, so there is that. But the character's interesting. I can't remember what the character's called. That's really bad. But it's an interesting character. She's basically insane. Also, this is like, okay, I get why people like this game, but come on, this is repetitive. I fought like 100 of these things.
Styx is the name.
Styx, that's the one. But seriously though, I fought so
Yeah,
many.
that looks a lot like Marine.
Yeah.
Though her head is a little bit fat.
Well, yeah, but I mean, look at Knuckles. It's a complete difference. So, like, I assumed it was the same character, just slight changes. Same with like, Amy, that's different. Sonic.
She does look like a raccoon.
Yeah, but it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I really hope we get to see proper gameplay at E3.
Oh, for sure. I mean, did you see the clip of the show, or at least? They released a short clip. It looks amazing. It looks like, it looks really
Unless
good.
you're talking about the one where he's fighting Eggman and then Tails.
Yeah, the one where he's fighting Eggman.
And Tails crashes into an orphanage at the end.
Yeah.
That one. Yes, I have.
Yeah, it looks really
well.
Right. It looks really well done.
Yeah, it's interesting because unlike a lot of people, I genuinely really like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic X.
Sonic X is Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog I don't mind it because in that like really cheesy sense.
Oh my god, that was
like,
actually what you had to do. Holy shit.
I don't mind Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog because it's like in that like what? Okay. I'm
not supposed to use my hand.
Yeah, that scene aside, we just walked through an icicle. That scene aside, Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog was okay because it was just like really cheesy. Sonic X was just bad. I'm sorry.
I kind of liked it. I thought they did
the Sonic cartoon with like Sally and like the underground.
Oh yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, they were. The thing I love about Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog is it actually like the lessons for kids thing that I really liked that at the end because it was smart and there were some episodes where I'm just like Robotnik by all accounts should have won and I love that, but they actually were ballsy enough to make Robotnik practically win because there's one in particular, I can't remember what it's called, but basically Robotnik's made Coconut, Scratch and Grounder place bombs on like the major parts of Mobius on the opposite sides of the planet, so train station, airport and lighthouse, so the main modes of transport. I think it's transit something, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, so basically he goes to each one, saving each person, thinking he's done the job, and then Robotnik has an announcement like, you have 5 minutes, there's a bomb at each of these 3 locations, stop them or Mobius is fucked, basically, and it's just like, holy shit, well done, like that's really good. I love that, he actually did some really clever ideas, and I think we're at boss time.
Hooray!
Sam, we did it. Bye.
What?
I don't like this. It's too quiet. Too easy.
So, I feel like addressing the fact that I've created some awesome thumbnail pictures from this game. That's another one! That's been used!
Yeah, I love the Spyro oh shit face. David Spade is a quality voice actor.
I didn't realize he was Kuzco. I didn't. I love him as Kuzco. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but all his live action stuff, he's like a really bad actor. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Kuzco is good. this.
Yeah, Cusco's good. It sounds like he just didn't care for this, to be
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Oh bollocks.
The Ice King, Adventure Time. Come grab your friends.
I actually haven't seen Adventure Time. I've been meaning to for a long time.
Oh, it's great. I really don't watch it myself because I'm too busy, but like it's a great show.
Like out of 10, like, what would you
What is
give
he-
it?
Oh, it's an 8, easily.
Right, cool. I have to see this thing. Oh lord, I don't know how I dodged that, but I'm not arguing it.
Overall it's really good. Like obviously there's some episodes that are better than others, but like
Yeah.
overall I really enjoy it.
The noise he makes, the roar, it sounds like that one boss in Beastmakers.
It's just a flesh wound. Oh wait, we already. Oh, no,
Tis but a scratch.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Is there health anywhere?
I think these pillars have health.
There's green gems.
Yeah, that's not what I need though, and I'm about to die. Here's what this is for. Die, please.
Whoa!
That didn't do much. I'm now in trouble. By trouble, I mean, like, I'm gonna die trouble.
Well, I think we should just run around until we get more magic, and then we can just fire blast.
Well, I have some magic. I have full magic, but I don't have any way of killing him.
Just shoot that stuff at him.
That won't be good enough when I have no health.
I mean, it does spare get enough damage.
Okay, there's some health over there. By some, I mean one. Okay, there's more than one now. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We got this. I think we sort of got this.
This boss looks like he's from Dark Souls. He looks pretty cool.
It does a little bit. Okay, there's some red health here. That's nice.
Have you played Dark Souls 2?
I have not played Dark Souls 2.
I haven't played it.
I have
haven't played
seen
any of
Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, I've seen crazy character creation. I love that. Just like when you can like deform their face to like as an extent.
Yeah, this boss is interesting. The
Cool design.
problem with this game really is they just don't understand difficulty. Like they've made everything way too overpowered. I think that's their problem.
I don't think it's an issue of the enemies being overpowered. It's just the checkpoints and like the health isn't abundant to like match up to it.
I guess.
Alright,
Right, is he actually dead or is that?
No, he might have
or is
another
there
health
one more?
bar.
There's one more. Hi. Okay, he looks kind of cool now.
Is he? Nope.
This is bad. Run.
Jesus, 3 health bars.
Well, it's a boss. I guess it makes sense.
That's true.
Tis but a scratch, good sir. From a distance, I can do this to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just wait for him to drop more green gems, and then just firebomb him, and then you win.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Hi. How you doing? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I appreciate these icicles you've been dropping down.
I hope we get a new Crash Bandicoot game at E3.
Yeah, I would love that.
I mean, all signs are seeming to point to it, but we
Yeah.
still haven't got any confirmation.
We will see at E3. Oh god. I would hate to die right now. Like, I don't want to die. Are you dead? Are you just die, please? Yeah, I think we won. This is what victory feels
He
like.
gets back up. He gets back up and is like he's like just an arm now.
To survive, I must steal your soul.
Thank you.
Spyro.
A purple dragon named Spyro. Amazing. Of course, there were unsubstantiated rumors of a purple dragon countless generations ago, but most considered a hearsay. Gossip, legend, it's hard to believe.
Why is it so hard to believe that there's a purple dragon?
Because it's a very rare occurrence in this game.
Okay.
It's like a one in a millennia type thing.
Sir, shouldn't we get going?
Oh, of course. But where to?
Thank you for releasing me.
Ignitus?
Yes, Ignitus.
Of course, much to tell, many hypotheses to pose. I believe.
Well, you haven't changed since Hero's Tale, so that's something they kept.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a nice touch for those who like Hero's Tale.
Did that come out before or after this?
Before. About
Did it
2
come
years.
out before?
Yeah, 2 years before
Okay.
this, I think.
Yes,
Wow,
Vautier,
I
it's
just
good
can't
to
help
see
but
you
feel
as
like
well, but we
Hero.
don't have time
If they
to
made another
rest
game in
on
Hero's
sentiment.
Tale style,
Back to
I would have
Cinder.
loved that. I'm really confused.
She
It
was
seems to
doing
be a
what
step back
to
from
you?
Hero's
I don't
Tale.
think it's the same company.
Oh, it's hard to be
That could be
absolutely
true.
sure, Ignitus. But it seems she
Because
was using
Hero's
it as
Ta-
some
this
sort
is
of
by
suspended
Sierra,
magnetic
right?
power source.
Let's see. Yeah, this is Sierra. Oh no, wait, Hero's Tale was Sierra, I think.
Not only that, she also left with
Let's
a golden
check.
yellow orb. And I believe that
It's
You know, Hero's Tale was Eurocom and Traveler's Tales.
Oh, okay.
So it's not the same.
Perhaps.
Fair enough.
What I do know is that we need to rescue the other Guardians before Cinder can power any more of those orbs.
I agree, Ignitus. But first I'd like to impart some useful knowledge to Spyro. Vis-a-vis his recently acquired electricity-based exhalation device.
What? Well, he says he'd like to teach me some things about that electricity breath.
Oi, why didn't you just say so?